My Tesla Model 3 seems to always be getting better. This is due to its relatively frequent over-the-air updates. Here is a list of my top 5 favorite features you might not have known about. At number 1, we have to talk about the 3D models that are on the screen. Every Tesla shows you a 3D rendering of your environment. This will show you everything from stop signs, traffic lights, and other motor vehicles, to trash cans, pedestrians, and even bicycles. When I give someone a ride, they always seem amazed by it. But what makes this one of my favorite features is that it's accurate enough to help me change lanes. Let me explain. If I go to make a lane change, I'll be able to look at my screen to see if I have enough room to get over. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell the distance between you and another vehicle with your mirrors alone, so you're going to be a lot more confident when you're ready to merge. Number 2 on this list is a complementary feature to our last, and it's going to be the side cameras when changing lanes. One day, I'm giving a friend a ride and they asked me, can you use your side cameras when you're changing lanes? For a long time, the answer to this was no, but one magical day I awoke with a new update downloaded onto my car, and voila, there it was, and it was amazing. Now, whenever you engage your turn signal, your corresponding camera will pop right onto your screen. You're able to choose one of 3 different spots to put it, and it's really whatever you feel most comfortable with. I personally have it here on the top corner, so I'm able to see my map and my 3D model. It's time for us to talk about number 3. We're talking about autopilot.
Before you think you know what I'm gonna say next, stick around.
A quick introduction for anyone that doesn't already know what autopilot is. You can press your gear selector down twice to enter autopilot, where your Tesla will use its cameras to interpret the world around you, and it will send you down on your merry way. All new Teslas come with a standard autopilot, which will keep you in your lane and go at the speed of your choosing as long as there's no obstacles in your way. Now, it's important to remember this isn't perfect, and since it's a visual system, it requires lines on the road, but it's as close to perfect that you can ask for. I drive a total of 160 plus miles daily to commute to my job and back, and without autopilot, there's absolutely no way that I could do it. To be honest, it doesn't feel like there's a big difference between being on autopilot and sitting at home with the wife. The 4th dope feature is something that's for you guys that are worried about security, and that's the pin to drive option. Now, I can't tell you how many people have told me, Teslas are so stupid. If someone steals your phone, they can just steal your car. Blah blah blah. My first response to them is, I could easily fight off 100 men before you could take my car away. My second response to them is, I could just put a password on my Tesla. The pin to drive feature is a must if you're actively worried about someone taking your car. With a 4-digit password made of any number using 0 through 9, there's a 1 out of 10,000 chance that someone's gonna guess your password. The prompt actually moves around on your screen, so they can't use your old fingerprints to try to figure it out. And lastly, one feature that I almost never use, but I'm incredibly grateful that I have, is gonna be the remote start feature. Just open your Tesla app and navigate to your controls. You'll have the option to remote start your car, granting someone access to drive your vehicle from wherever you might be. I'm not exactly sure on where my Tesla key card is, but if my phone were to die, I'd pretty much be locked out and unable to drive my car. Thankfully, my wife has access to my car, and if I ever need her to, I can have her unlock the car and start it, allowing me to drive away, even if she's nowhere nearby. This has come in handy more than once.
Oh, your phone died. Okay.
If not on, please charge your phone next time.
Thank you. Thank you. These aren't the only Tesla features. Click this video to see 5 more that might be even more impressive.